Hello, big world. So a couple things that I want to get into this little 5-minute video for today. The first one is what better shape I am in now than when I had the brain tumor removed in August of 2021. The past 2.5 years, it is like night and day. First thing, I've lost 100 pounds since then. And the second thing is I do CrossFit and I run most days, at least a mile, if not like 2 or 3 and sometimes 4 and sometimes 5. But anyway, I am in a million times better shape. I am so glad that they decided to wait on the chemo and radiation. Cause when I had the brain tumor removed back in 2021, they were still planning to have me do the chemo and radiation back then, but different people will tell you different things. I was completely out of it back then, so I can only go off of what my family members and the doctors have told me. But I think even after they got the tumor out and determined that it was only a grade 2, they were still going to have me do the chemo and radiation. That's just what I've gathered from different people. Anyway. So, I'm really, really glad that they didn't do it back then and that they're going to do it now. Because my body is resilient, I can bounce back from stuff that it would have been really, really difficult for me to do back then. I'm way more intentional about the food that I put into my body. I am as ready as I'm ever going to be for this chemo and radiation. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I want to get into this video in the last 3 minutes that I have here is I've started to ask people to come out to take care of me, even if it's just for a few days during the family and friends that I have on the other side of the country. I've started asking them to come out here just to be with me. And it's so much more emotional than I thought it was going to be. And I think that for me, asking somebody for help and accepting whatever answer that they have is definitely an element of it. It's a vulnerability to ask for help and have that person, if they reject my request, they're not rejecting me as a person. They're just rejecting my request. That's it, So, but that's one element that makes it somewhat scary. But another element to asking people to come and be with me while I get this chemo and radiation is that it makes it more real. I think that I focus so much on being in the moment and just staying in the moment that I called a friend last night and I hadn't even consciously thought of asking her to come out and be with me. But it was I opened my mouth and I don't know what you believe, but I feel like God spoke through me because I hadn't even considered that until I was saying it. But I think that is what I get from being in the moment is that, I have the space available for God to speak through me. I know this is a very spiritual, post, but, that's my truth. That's, I don't know. It was definitely, a joint endeavor at the very least, me and God. So I really, I think that it's very important for me to just do this, just be here, just do this today. And again, today I feel physically fantastic. I jogged and did my CrossFit this morning.